Play fake. And Tannehill goes down hard. Leading the way, C.J. Mosley. Tannehill for McNichols. Shaking tacklers around the side, up the sideline, and knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down. Michael Carter, the rookie out of Duke. Tannehill has shown he can run with the football too. He will keep it for the first down inside the 20-yard line. That'll be first down for Tennessee.
They're going to probably play coverage and drop out.
Tennessee 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. Here comes the blitz, and Tannehill goes down. And that kick is on its way, and it is perfect. Flipping it to Tevin Coleman out of the backfield, and Coleman with a little running room across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
One of the big reasons why the Jets haven't been able to move the ball and put together drives.
Quick pass to the near side, and that's going to go nowhere. Michael Carter gets buried. 3rd and 14. They're going to give to Johnson, and that will go nowhere as he is buried at the 35-yard line.
The Jets blitzed on their last third down, had success. They're showing another blitz look.
Tannehill throwing, and that's complete on the quick slant to Josh Reynolds for a first down.
Good timing, good pocket, first down.
Tannehill to throw. Near side of the field. Oh, what a catch is made by Tommy Hudson. The first-year tight end out of Arizona State. Henry breaking it outside, has running room, has a first down inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line.
And then get that smaller defensive back is the only guy that to tackle Henry. More often, that doesn't happen.
Play fake. Tannehill throwing to Henry. Makes the catch. 30, 25, 20, inside the 20. Bad snap. Tannehill tracks it down at close to their own 30-yard line. Remember, that is the center, Aaron Brewer, filling in for the injured Ben Jones. Bullock from 46 yards out. He was good from 44 earlier in the game. This kick is on its way, and it is good.
You can't have hesitation mistakes, whether it's throwing a ball too late or holding it and letting the sack get to you.
Play fake. Has time. Throwing over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 45-yard line by Christian Fulton. Fulton brought down.
That's kind of been the story here for the Jets offense.
Tannehill throwing near side of the field, incomplete with the goal line. Bryce Hall breaking up the pass.
Watch this backside over here.
Tannehill under pressure and goes down. Sacked again.
Third down to one more time the Jets defense forcing the field goal after terrible field position.
Bullock from 36 yards out, and straight and true, and certainly long enough.
Get into a rhythm if it's one step forward and 3 steps back.
Wilson dodging trouble, pump fake, and now throws downfield. It is incomplete.
Throwing the ball on the move, so giving them different looks to try and get these receivers open are key for Mike LaFleur, the coordinator.
Sideline, and that pass is complete. And losing the football and regaining it is Corey Davis. 13-yard pickup, biggest play of the day on offense for the Jets. Straight drop. That's a complete pass across midfield. Corey Davis to the 40, the 35, and out of bounds close to the 30-yard line.
In the first 3 games.
Has time. That's complete. This is Ty Johnson, and Johnson out of bounds.
Zach Wilson target Jamison Crowder. I think he has to be a factor here.
Little end around. Here comes Braxton Berrios. Berrios to the 15. And close to the 10-yard line. Close to a first down. Looks like he'll be about a yard short.
It's a really tough defense to move the ball on.
10th play of this drive. This is Michael Carter. Carter inside the 5 to the 2. Kevin Byard. Carter is shoving at the goal line. It's a touchdown. Tannehill throwing for it this side of the field, incomplete, and we have a penalty marker down. 3rd and 6. They need the 35-yard line for a first down. Wilson pulls it down, and then he goes down at midfield. On 2nd and 3, the quick pass, the slant, that's complete across the 25 is Chester Rogers.
You know, last week they had to go to a short passing game where they spread it around, but again, they don't really have anybody that's going to scare you on the other side of the ball.
The pass is complete to the near side of the field, and that's Rogers on the receiving end once again. 1 minute on the clock, and the clock is moving. Tannehill under pressure and going to go down. Bryce Hall.
They haven't been able to get open against man in this game.
Tannehill, crossing pattern, got his man. That's a first down close to the 40-yard line. Catch is made.
Titans had a good catch and runs. The Jet, they just need to tackle.
Gonna go deep. Down the middle of the field, it is incomplete. On 3rd and 7. To the outside. Diving catch is made by Jamison Crowder, but that's short of a first down. Tannehill for McNichols. McNichols, 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds just short of the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1. Call on Henry to get that 1 yard. He has it and more. And he is brought down.
Everybody coming. Tannehill has to get the ball out.
Tannehill under pressure, going down. 5th sack of the day for the Jet defense. Quinnen Williams leads the way. He's got Ty Johnson in the backfield. The play fake and the pass is complete.
But this is zone.
Wilson on the move. Looking, throwing deep, has a man open. Caught inside the 20-yard line. Keelan Cole.
Your defense has played very well today. In a critical moment, you let them get behind you.
Going for the corner of the end zone, incomplete. Play fake to Henry, the screen, this side, that's Michael Pruitt. And Pruitt out close to the 40-yard line, that's a first down. First down Titans. And here's Henry looking for running room and finding it off the right side. Midfield, inside the 45 and a first down.
You know, it's only a 1-point game, and so it's in your wheelhouse to continue to use the run and let Henry take over.
Off the left side is McNichols.
Right, they love to run the ball when they're in tight like this. It's where Henry does his best work.
Henry, left side, lots of running room, inside the 10, inside the 5, and down at about the 1-yard line. Henry to the end zone for the touchdown. Tannehill with the field spread going for 2. Rolling right, throwing, and complete in the end zone. Michael Pruitt.
You got to try a different route to try and hit on the Titans defense.
As it is 2nd and 10, lost the football, he picks it up. And has time, and throws to the other side of the field, and is caught at the 5-yard line by Jamison Crowder.
And really good at getting the ball out.
2nd and goal. Rolling, throwing, touchdown, Crowder.
I'd almost think about checking the zone right here if I was the Jets.
C.J. Mosley giving directions. Under pressure, Tannehill going to go down.
And I think just that fact alone has really helped open up the offense.
On the move. A lot of time. Directing traffic. Gonna go deep. Has a man deep. It is caught for the touchdown. Corey Davis. Tannehill deep down the sideline. It is incomplete. Stepping up, spinning away, and got some running room. And tripped up and down at the 40-yard line. Jeremy McNichols in the backfield alongside Tannehill. He's going to flip it to him. He has first down yardage and out of bounds inside the Jet 30. It'll be a first down, Tennessee. 3rd and 4.
If there's no blitz.
Screen, this side incomplete. McNichols couldn't hold on.
Everybody's tight here, so if it's man, look for McNichols to come out of the backfield.
Tannehill looking left, under pressure, throwing deep. It is incomplete.
Just a few plays right here and there, and this is a good Titans football team, but they are a different team without those two receivers.
Carter, first down yardage and more. Across the 30, 35, out to the 40-yard line.
I'd probably just dump it off to a back.
The throw to the far side of the field, and he overthrew his intended receiver, Corey Davis. 3rd and 10. Tennessee out of timeouts. Tannehill on the move. Going to throw it deep. And that is incomplete.
Who can win against this defense, and can they block the front?
They need the 36-yard line for a first down. Tannehill with time. Over the middle. It is incomplete, and penalty markers fly.
Pass interference, defense, number 39. Ball will be placed at the front of the foul. Automatic first down.
Jared Wilson has to make a great play, but he gets there too early.
Tannehill sets up the screen. McNichols, midfield, 45, 40, inside the 40-yard line of the New York Jets to the 37-yard line and another first down. On 2nd and 10. The quick pass, and that is complete, and to the 25-yard line is Josh Reynolds. Tannehill throwing far side of the field. That ball is caught, and that's Josh Reynolds once again.
Last week it was Chester Rogers in the red zone.
That pass complete inside the 5-yard line. Tannehill looking left, throwing, and touchdown! Cameron Batson.
Red.
Coleman leaping for the first down.
Looks like the Titans, they're playing zone coverage.
Wilson gonna throw it. Sideline, that is complete. Keelan Cole with the catch. Wilson throwing this side of the field. It's caught. And on the sideline and out of bounds, Jamison Crowder.
Throw, they had a better chance there for Griffin.
2nd and goal. Flipping the short one to Coleman. Coleman to the 5, looking for the end zone. Out of bounds at the 1. Jets going for the win. On the move. Wilson not going to get there and knocked out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Amendola from 22 yards out to give the Jets the lead. And it is good. Tannehill under pressure and going down.
And now Ryan Tannehill has to pull out a magic trick on 3rd and long.
3rd and 21. That is complete across the 30-yard line to Chester Rogers.
You got to feed number 22.
The pitch. Henry's got the first down and then some. 40, 45, and tripped up at the 47-yard line by Javelin Guidry.
Tannehill has been excellent in 3rd long all game.
Tannehill throwing this side of the field, and that is complete to Chester Rogers, out of bounds at the 45. He is a yard short, about a yard and a half or two of a first down.
You either give it to Henry or you run a zone read keeper to Tannehill.
Henry hit forward, Quincy Williams with the hit. Let's see where they mark him down. He appears to have enough for the first down. 43, 42. Game clock moving. Tannehill throwing over the middle, and that's complete. Chester Rogers with the grab, and that's another first down, and timeout is called.
Again, you see McNichols in tight, looking for blitz pickup.
Tannehill. Incomplete. 49 yards for the tie. On its way, and he missed it.